Welcome on into the Warhammer Game Show. My name is Adrian, I'll be your host for tonight. And today we are joined by three esteemed guests. We have, from left to right, Brian, Lil B Leva. How you doing?
Well, hello, I'm doing very well.
We've got Melody, one of our amazing, longest standing mods. And of course, Willow in the house, another one of our longest standing mods, frankly. We have Melody and Willow visiting the studio for the week in anticipation of the amazing Maelstrom Mixer, our narrative event at the end of the week, which we're very much looking forward to. So we thought we would kick off the Titanathon, put everyone through their paces, and test their knowledge of both Warhammer and the community. Oh. So welcome in, everybody. How y'all doing?
Look, I am excited, nervous. We obviously don't know the context of this game show. We know that it's like Adrian mentioned 40k and community centric, but I tried to get any information out of Adrian before this started, and he wouldn't have it.
You knew that?
He wouldn't have it. Yeah.
You knew it was community centric too?
He warned me. He's like, if you know the community, it's okay. And I was like, well, funny story.
You know what? I was pretty tight-lipped. I said we're going to be talking about Warhammer. We are going to be asking questions. We're going to be expecting maybe some performances. We'll see. No singing. Don't worry. But
well, that's the only performance you're going to get.
Yeah, exactly.
He can sing for me.
Brian's a great singer, actually.
Yeah.
He's nonstop.
Yeah, just not on camera.
So buckle up, folks. It's going to be a fantastic time. This will run maybe about an hour or so. And of course, tonight, tune in because we've got Mundigmar, Brian, and Bridger will be playing. And I'm sure we'll have these two heckling from the sidelines. It's going to be a great time. But we have a whole schedule. We'll talk about it later on in the show. We're going to be doing this Titanathon throughout the week. Of course, game shows, extra streams. We're going to be playing with the new books, the new codexes. It is going to be a fantastic, fantastic time. So if you are not a member, please consider becoming one. It is a great way to support the channel. Gifted memberships are also always very much appreciated. With that, folks, you ready to get into it?
Oh,
Let's do it.
Right.
White Scars is 5th Legion.
So you'll notice at the bottom of the screen, you each have a score. It is currently 0.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I will be assigning, some questions will be worth more points than others, but generally speaking, each question will be 1 point. Bonuses may be awarded at my or chat's discretion.
Oh, no.
We're not going to Super Mario, or not going to Mario Party this at the very end. However, just note that there's always a...
Wait, so there's no participation trophies, Adrian?
Well, you got your names on the board.
You know what? Fair enough.
What more do you want? So with that, folks, the way this is going to work is I'm going to now pass you a piece of paper, and you're going to write down your answers here. This is not a buzzer game. Ooh. This is a game in which everyone can get points. So go ahead and share those amongst yourselves. Spread them evenly. You will write down your answer.
Spelling doesn't count, right?
Spelling does not count.
Okay.
And handwriting does not count either.
Handwriting doesn't. Well, if I just write illegibly.
Yeah.
And then say it's the
You're
thing
good.
that you said, does that count?
That's how I fill my prescriptions.
If you can convince me, sure. Awesome. So we're gonna start off nice and easy. Something that's near and dear to my heart.
Oh no.
So of course the question is, which orc clan is the richest orc clan? And if you think you know this in chat, let us know. Which orc clan is the richest?
Teacher!
Oh, we got an answer.
Teacher!
We're gonna give you a minute to think about it.
I don't actually know if this is the actual name of them. I'm pretty sure it is.
I mean, I think it's easy, but you know.
I think it's also fairly easy, but I'm gonna be wrong. It's fine.
Well, while you guys are thinking about it, I want to give a very big thank you to Vought for 10 gifted Tabletop Titans memberships.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Huge thank you, Vought. Woo! And also a very big thank you, of course, to Pezler the Polychromatic for gifting a Tabletop Titans membership.
Thank you so much, Pezler.
And following it up immediately, we have Minimar giving another Tabletop Titans membership.
Thank you.
So consistent.
Thank you. Welcome in, everybody, to the beginning of the Titanathon. Everyone ready with their answers?
Oh, we have to show it to the camera?
We're going to share it with the camera.
Okay.
As soon as I put this question away. All right. Let's start with Brian revealing his answer first.
All right. Okay. I feel like this is the name of them, right? Bad Moons? They're the Flash Kid people, the pirates?
Okay.
Well, those are freebooters, but you're wrong on the part that wasn't worth points.
Nice.
You know what? That's fair. Okay, so Bad Moons. Melody also says Bad Moons. And then, what does that say on the side? I'm scared.
It says Bad Moons, but I didn't realize we were showing the camera.
Oh,
so I wrote it really small so they
very
couldn't
small.
cheat. So they couldn't cheat.
I have a very small Bad Moons here as well.
I think we can read that. So everyone says Bad Moons, and everyone is correct.
But not for the right reason.
Exactly. Now, for a bonus point, if anyone wants to write down why they are the richest of the orc clans. Let us know, chat. That's right, Bad Moon Horizon.
All right. How do we do the reveal now?
When you guys are ready, just let me know.
All right. 3.
Wait. Actually, let's go in order again. Let's go Brian first.
All right.
If you want to submit one.
I will submit lots of teeth. Everybody
of
knows
teeth?
that orcs' currency is teeth, right? So I just assume they have the most teeth.
I mean, that's a pretty dang good assumption. I like it. All right, Melody.
They grow more teeth.
Oh, okay. Similar vibe, bit more information.
I just wrote most teeth.
Dang. You know what? I'm going to give it to all three of you.
Okay.
It is the fact technically that their teeth regrow the fastest. So that means that they end up having more teeth, which is money. So that's going to be 2 points for everyone. Congratulations.
Some might say the most teeth.
The most teeth.
Yeah, end result is the same, right? The most teeth.
Do they also have the most space for teeth?
They have to.
Ooh.
Do they have teeth in spots that you wouldn't normally have teeth?
They have to have like
Like
shark
in-
teeth, right? Like just like
Yeah.
rows of teeth. Yeah.
Rows
that
of
seems
teeth,
likely.
exactly.
I can absolutely see that, honestly. Yeah, and they're constantly, the thing is, one of the things with teeth is like, they're great because if you want to have more teeth, you can just go punch someone in the face and take their teeth.
And just like
That's
put them in your
part
mouth.
of the
Yeah,
technique.
clearly.
Exactly. So 2 points each. All right, not too bad. Not too bad.
Everyone knows teeth
Killing
will work
it.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Everyone.
Yeah.
As a resident Canadian, you know how hockey and teeth work.
Exactly. Everyone knows that's how teeth work.
I mean, hockey and work culture is pretty.
Pretty
Yeah,
similar.
they-
Yeah.
It's basically
Pretty
1-to-1.
similar.
Let's be real.
-1 to hit is pulling the jersey over the head.
So true. A big thank you to some more gifted memberships. Thanks, folks, for kicking off the Titanathon the right way. 95 Ginger Age gifting 5 Tabletop Titans
Thank
memberships.
Thank you
you
so
so
much.
much, 95.
Oh, fantastic. And then Ben Routier kicking off Mundigmar with a gifted Tabletop Titans membership. Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's see what chat says. Yep, Pezler, fastest growing teeth. There's teeth growing on teeth.
Ooh.
Teeth
like
growing
it.
on teeth.
I like it.
I don't like the implications there. Teeth on teeth.
Teeth on teeth is...
That is some serious Trench Crusade energy.
Yeah. You just have like antlers in your mouth for teeth.
Ew.
No one liked that.
That's actually pretty sick.
I kind of want that now. All right, folks, good job on the first question. Nicely done. I really want to make this a little bigger, but I'm struggling to click on it. So that's okay. I will read you the questions. The next question for today is another trivia question. It is, what Space Marine chapter is Lias Isidon the chapter master of? This is one of Bridger's all-time favorite characters, now legends. Who is Lias Isidon the chapter master of?
Adrian, you know I don't like Space Marines.
Oh my god.
I guess you just don't like Warhammer either. Let us know, chat. Do you know it?
Why is it on?
Willow, what did you put?
I
I'll
took
change
a
I'll
shot.
change the answer a little bit.
I took a context-related shot in the dark.
I think it's a trick question. The first one you think it isn't.
Okay.
But I'm gonna write that one down anyway because I don't know any others.
Yeah.
This is so wrong.
Oh, mine's super wrong also.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
But I just,
I-
we have to go the opposite
But I
direction.
know it's wrong, right? Okay.
So it's okay. You guys all ready to go?
yeah.
Oh, amazing. I do see some answers in chat. I will say thus far, 100% of chat is correct.
Oh,
okay.
oh,
That
no.
builds a lot of confidence.
Well, 100% of chat has Google
Okay.
right now.
I can't read
Ooh,
chat.
that's true. Okay, so let me hide this, and then we're gonna go. Should we go right to left this time?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll start with Willow. The chapter master, Lias Isidon, is the chapter master of what chapter?
So I wrote Red Scorpions.
Okay. All right. I like it. Definitely a Forge World chapter.
I said Imperial Fist. This is wrong. This is not correct.
Okay.
There's no
okay.
way it's Imperial Fist.
Not possibly, right?
Yeah.
And then
All right.
finally.
I put sharks because I didn't know how to spell Carcharodon.
Okay.
That's
so
Tyberos, the Red Wake.
I would tell you, Brian, I would probationally accept that if the answer was the Carcharodon. It is not.
Yeah, I
We
figured.
all know it's not the Imperial Fist.
Yeah.
And the Red Scorpions, close, but no cigar. It is a different Forge World chapter. It is in fact, the Raptors.
The Raptors.
They come on the transfer
They're so
sheet.
cool.
They come on a transfer sheet.
They're the army green Raven Guard.
The name was so familiar to me, and I just associated it with the chapter that I'm like gets talked about the most, in my opinion, which is the Carcharodon.
I knew he was like some. I knew he was
Too hipster.
I knew he wasn't Crimson Fist. I knew he wasn't Black Templar. I knew he was some type of random Imperial Fist.
But who is the Imperial Fist chapter master?
Right now?
Oh, it's just some dude who doesn't have a model.
Oh my god, don't even get me started. Why do we have a chapter master? We have no chapter master rules. So it was like, oh, you have Pedro Cantor. Like, but he's a Crimson Fist. That doesn't count. That's not the same. Like, they need to either make a model for the actual character in the lore, or they need to kill him off and like let Lysander be the chapter master finally.
Give him
Ridiculous.
space.
I'm so upset.
We'll wait till he
for
crosses the
Lysander.
Rubicon, and then he'll die. He'll be the first one to die.
No, that's so true.
The first one to die crossing the Rubicon.
You know, the deadly Rubicon that nobody's died from yet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
brutal.
A big shout out to Eric and Pezler for the correct answers in chat. I will also note, folks, we are going to do our first of several giveaways in today's episode. We're going to be giving away a code for Titans Dice. So basically what it'll be 100% discount. You'll have to pay shipping because that's weird these days, but we'll send that to you. So in order to be eligible, just participate in chat in some points during the game, and then we'll kind of randomly grab it from there. And keep your eye out because we're going to do that throughout the week. It's going to be awesome. With one of the big raffles going tomorrow during our first game of the day. On that later. T says, nobody cares about the yellow boring guys. All the cool guys went to the Templars. Wow.
Those are facts, actually. Except Hellbrick's not so cool.
And they don't even have the cool vehicles because the cool Land Raider's is a Crimson Fist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That is, you know what? Fair enough. A big thank you to Mr. John McCardle for 50 gifted Tabletop Titans members.
Jonathan McCardle. What a guy.
Big thank you. Thank you.
I enjoyed your picture book.
Enjoyed. Yeah, you were horrified. Where Wing Bridger?
Lots of great nuggets laying around the studio.
Also appropriately, apparently Shane also answered the question, but I missed it. So.
Poor Shane.
Shane alert.
Shane alert. Well, folks, where does that put us, you might ask? This means we're still all tied 2-2-2. Nobody got the last question. It's a tougher one. It is. Moving to the next question of the day. It is, what ritual caused the Thousand Suns to become dust, trapped in their armor?
Come on, Adrian. I'm going to get it wrong.
It's easier than you think. It's easier. Willow and Melody right away on it. Let's see if they can get it.
It's nice to get one every once in a while, right?
Yeah. Hey, you guys got both the bonuses. We have an answer from Shane.
Is it wrong?
We have an answer from Joffin, Derpaton, Donald, Ben Rutier, Pezler. I'm seeing a lot of the same answer.
Oh, but are they the correct answer?
We'll find
Even
out.
more embarrassing.
I know. Everyone feels good?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone feels done, I should say.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go in the middle first. Melody, who's bursting.
It's the rubric.
The rubric. Oh,
The
how
painting
appropriate.
rubric.
The rubric. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Who's next?
Brian.
Okay. I also said
The rubric. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll tell you what, Willow, before you reveal yours, if you get the full name of this, I will give you an extra point.
The rubric of armor.
Nice. So yes, it is the rubric, but usually it's the rubric of Arma, thus creating the rubric marine. So I'll give you both the points, but I'm going to give Willow 2 points for that one. Nicely done.
We have a leader now?
I feel
Gosh, dang.
You have pulled out ahead. It's beautiful. All right. Cool. Let me just get these scores real quick. This is a very intuitive system that I designed and not Bridger. Boom, there it is. 3 to Brian, 3 to Melody, and 4 to Willow pulling out.
I don't want to lose. I'm very interested in not losing.
Now it's real.
Yeah, now it's not real.
There's officially stakes here, honestly.
Yeah.
I love it. And well done, chat. Who I would say actually, basically all of chat had the full name, so nicely done, nicely done. That was too easy,
I was going to
says
put
T.
the rubric of armor in, but I was like, nah, the rubric's fine.
Yeah.
Like, the rubric, it gets the
It's a
point
rubric,
across, it's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
It was fine.
Clearly, I would have been correct, obviously.
Right.
Could you imagine having such a big failure that they named it after you?
I don't want to imagine it.
Could
but
you
I
imagine
yeah.
like the shooting phase of Melody just means that you just didn't shoot well?
Oh, that is,
Yeah.
but we kind of do say that.
Yeah.
Well, that was a very Brian role. Brian Leva, of course, not Brian.
Yeah,
Fuller.
not Brian. Never would be
That's
Brian.
different. Exactly. Cool. I'm just catching up with chat real quick. We have a leaderboard right now for gifted memberships. John in first place, Vought in second place, 95 Ginger Age in third place, and Pezler and Minimar tied for fourth.
Amazing.
Huge thank you to everyone. Really, really appreciate it. Fantastic. Cool. With that, ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Always.
All right.
As long as she doesn't know it.
I'm excited.
Just give me like a, give me a layup. Give me an easy one.
You got the orc one, so I'm proud of you.
But
You have participated.
How about an elf question?
An elf
don't
question?
ask me
Well,
about
how
elves.
about, what is the cast responsible for diplomacy within the Tal Empire?
Wait, what is the one?
It's not an imperial question.
Can
It's
I-
not a chaos question.
Oh, actually, I just had a second thought.
Yeah.
Aren't there casts based off of like elements?
Okay, that is
Right?
true, yes. Think of Avatar.
So where's the Fire Nation? They rule everything.
What's the Fire Nation famous for?
Diplomacy. Everything changed when the Fire Nation brought treats.
I don't know this one.
So true.
All right, I'm just gonna guess.
You're gonna guess?
Don't look at my answer.
My answer's right here, sir.
I feel I'm being watched.
Chat flooding in right now with lots of great answers. Y'all almost ready, folks? All
Yep.
right. Second.
Pretty positive mine's wrong, I'll be honest.
Ooh, big thank you to Travis for the super chat. Travis says, just got my new Titans shirt. So soft.
Amazing.
The bomb squig one?
Yeah, I assume so. Let us know. Is it the one with the squig or is it the symbol one?
Yeah.
The symbol one's pretty soft.
We have two. That's awesome. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay. Everyone's ready? All right, we're gonna go Brian first. We're gonna go left to right this time.
Okay.
Brian, what cast is responsible for diplomacy?
Look, you said think Avatar. Aang was very diplomatic. Okay, so air.
Oh, okay, okay. Air. Okay.
The air cast.
That's a good answer.
Did I have to write cast? How do you spell cast?
No. If that's right, it'll be right.
I don't like the way you said this, Adrian.
Melody, what cast is responsible?
The water cast.
It's the water. Oh, lift it up real quick. Boom. Oh, you even got a little Pokemon symbol. I love it. Water cast. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're saying air. We're saying water.
Earth.
And Willow.
I also wrote Watercast.
I love
Upside
it.
down.
Yeah. Beautiful.
But she didn't draw like a water drop.
Ooh,
I
that's
didn't.
True. We're playing for points here.
Yeah.
Watercrast is the correct answer. Yes, I'm sorry.
Air flies, fire's angry, earth makes stuff,
Yep.
water's wet.
Water is
Water is wet.
Water is wet.
I had to double take air and water honestly because like Brian said, Aang very diplomatic.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking about it myself when I was going through these questions. I was like, I actually don't know what air is.
Air's the
Pilots.
the ED
Pilots.
or ET looking guys. They're all like lanky and
Oh,
weird
that's right.
looking. Yeah, they're all like
Yeah.
spaghetti like.
I knew Earth was the engineers.
Yeah.
Where they like work with their hands.
They're war can for the Borcan.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. So we're gonna give no bonus point for the water symbol, unfortunately, but that will give us a 3-tier system. Which I'll pull up. With in fact the Titan being in dead
you know what?
last right now.
Melody, all I'm gonna say is second place, first loser.
Oh.
So take that for what it is. Don't ask what
Yeah,
third place is.
there's
but
a whole Titanathon in front of us. There
It's true. I will note, folks, if you enjoy this format, we will be doing it throughout the week. This is just the first of, I believe, 3 episodes. So.
We have to
let
do so
us
much
know.
trivia reading.
Oh my god, I'm gonna just be reading the 40k wiki all week.
Yeah, I did have a clue. All the chat answers were flooding in. Nicely done, folks. Beautiful. Thanks, folks. Thank you.
I did not pick up on that.
You said it and as you were writing, and I'm like, oh, is it too late? And it was.
Dang. I love it. Fantastic, folks. Let's get over to the next one. All right. Scores away. Questions up. I don't remember what this next one is. What ancient cursed weapon wounded Horus, beginning his fall to
Oh my
chaos?
god.
I know what it is. I don't know what the name of it is. Oh.
This is a huge one.
How do you spell it?
I mean, if you get, we're using the new, so in Magic, when you have something like Stone Brain, you have to name the card. You no longer have to get it exactly perfectly. You have to get it close enough to know.
Okay, I'm gonna spell it phonetically because I don't know how to spell it.
You can spell it phonetically.
Oh,
want
I'm
chat to
getting
know that way I
bonus
don't look up.
points on this
I
one.
like it. Definitely bonus points if you get this one in chat. It's a tougher one.
Do we get bonus points for the full name?
Potentially.
Okay.
Potentially.
Yeah, I'm getting this
If
one.
you impress me with
The
it,
problem
and
is I can give
confirm
you the whole.
information-
Melody and Sarah did a road trip in which they just listened to the first 3 Horus Heresy books.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
She knows this one, and
no.
I am in the struggle zone.
The problem is, like, I can give you the whole story. I can tell you exactly what it was, who it came from. I just can't think of the actual name of the thing itself, which is the problem.
Yeah, that's kind of. I just described you the story.
Yeah, but like the people, you know, the people that had this item. I
Yeah.
can tell you their names.
Yeah. Look, I appreciate the attempt.
I'm gonna get rid of it.
Wait, you know the military governor's name?
Wow.
I was like, wow, damn.
This is a tough one. We're getting also a lot of different answers from chat showing I think this is the hardest question we've gotten thus far. Everyone has their answers?
Yes.
So we're going to go right to left, starting with Willow.
Double audio.
Double audio is gone. I fixed the double audio. Sorry, folks. Let's start with Willow.
I wrote Abyssian, a Pokemon. I do not know this. I picked a name that sounds evil and wrote it down.
I want to give you points
Yeah.
just for that.
Yeah, everybody's
Fantastic.
Everyone knows Pokemon notoriously evil.
Yeah, exactly. Melody?
Okay, so ignore the spelling because you can't. This thing's impossible to spell.
Totally fine.
This is Drachnian, the blade of the first murder.
It's even harder upside down.
Yeah. Oh, Drachnian, the blade of the first murder.
Drachnian. I
Yeah.
like it. Okay, totally good. So this is the demon that ends up becoming Abaddon's sword, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, show the question again. wait a minute.
The question was, Brian,
I know that's a real sword. I just don't know if that's this sword.
what
I'm
ancient
curious.
cursed weapon
Oh,
wounded
okay.
Horus, beginning
I
with
feel-
all the count? Oh, there's some doubt now.
I feel much more confident.
Brian?
All right, it's the Anathane. Right, that's what it is. I
The
said it's playing a phonetic.
Anna thing.
Yeah, the
Ain't no
Anna thing.
thing like an Anna.
Anna-
Yeah, because it was from the
Thane.
diasporics. They stole the knife, or Erebus stole the knife,
Yeah.
and then Horus got stabbed with the thing, and that's what actually wounded him. It was like the demon weapon thing. It's the Anathane.
Well, that's correct.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness. Brian, getting back in the game
Look, I think I should get bonus points for that one.
for getting the question.
And the story.
And the story.
And the story. You spun the
backstory was
web.
nice.
Yeah, it is Anna
more
Thame with an M, but
Anna
other than
Thame.
that, flawless.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing. Yeah, Draconian, important, but appears later on. And then, of course, Abyssian, fantastic Pokemon. Actually, I don't know. I'd have to bring in Lindsay to check that one. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, we need our resident Pokemon expert to
Listen,
come.
if something named Abyssian stabbed Horus, would you be shocked?
No.
No.
It sounds accurate to me. So
What always worried me wasn't he like a fat, overgrown, like horrible sludge monster, and he somehow stabbed Abaddon?
Abyssian? Oh, the guy. The general?
The military general who stabs Horus.
Horus.
It's just like, how did he do that? Isn't Horus supposed to be like a super
Yeah.
master of combat?
Well, he was like warp infused, you know?
Yeah, but the blade is like a demonic blade. So as soon as it has like the name of whoever it's supposed to stab, like it's almost impossible to not get stabbed by the thing. And I think that's like the story of it, which is why I was able to
concept.
wound him. Yeah, like just the idea of it.
Yeah.
I think is what actually did him in.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they hadn't really encountered like demons like that, and so it was like unnatural.
Yeah.
So it catches them off guard. A big thank you to T for 50 gifted Tabletop
T.
memberships.
Thank you so much.
Very generous. Look at all those green names flooding in. Very much
Cool.
appreciated. I love it. And they said, so these are specifically being gifted because of Mrs. Anna Thang.
Wait, that was an E, not a G.
It ain't a thing.
Anna Thang.
It's very clearly an ambiguous E. Okay.
Definitely not a G.
Ambiguous.
Anna Thang.
Ambiguous E, pretty good name.
Yeah, there's
love
easy E
Tuck that
and
one
then
away.
there's ambiguous E.
Yeah.
We'll take a slight pause to answer this question. I'll be curious to hear your three folks' thoughts on this. Big thank you to Michael Allen for the super chat. They say, have we talked about those new Space Wolf models yet? So far, they're the best looking Space Wolf models released. Let's go. What do you guys think of those?
Who wants to start?
I'll say.
Yeah, go for it.
I agree with you. I think they look incredible. And what I love about them is that they've taken this new angle with Space Wolves. Because Space Wolves were like the frat boys before. And, and they had like this like party atmosphere and they're like always like brave or like Ragnar, you know? But now you've got like super wise Logan, super wise Null, And then you've got Arjak looking cool. So like I love that their leaders have this like cool like father figure mentality like situation going on. And I think the animals look really cool. The 2 wolves and the crow and all that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And my favorite part of all of it is definitely the fact that you can pose Arjak mid-throw with the
it looks
hammer.
so sick.
Yeah, like that's. I mean, I'm certainly gonna be doing that.
Yeah, I mean the models look really, really sick. I think it's very sad to see Santa losing his sleigh, but I think it's also okay.
Yeah.
It was kind of more of a meme than anything else. Nobody ever took Santa on the sleigh, unless you
tried-
wanted to just like style him. But
Have you ever tried playing with that thing with runes, like just trying to get it like
It's like
to
the
go?
size of a kill rig.
I am-
It is a kill rig.
I am
yeah.
happy to say that I have never put him on the table, nor have I played Space Wolves, so it's okay. But yeah, I think the models look phenomenal, like
Yeah.
really, really good.
Yeah.
The models look like they fight people as a profession. They just look so. It's like they have like all these like armor chips and everything already taken
Yeah.
out of them. They just look so rugged and
Yeah.
like they really went in on warrior, not anything else. And it's just really cool. And
Yeah.
Logan Grimnar is just insane. They knocked that one out of the park. That's crazy.
So true.
Didn't see that coming. We were on the plane here and we turned off airplane mode and just were inundated.
Did it with Space Wolves.
Just
yeah.
Space Wolf text. It was just
Yeah.
crazy. I do not know how I'm going to paint that model, but I'm going to really enjoy it when I do.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a great challenge.
I
Very,
appreciate
very
the addition to the wolves as well. Like him losing the sleigh but keeping the wolves, I think was a great
Yeah.
touch. Just to kind of let him keep his personality and kind of harken back to
Like a callback.
Russ. Yeah. Harken to Russ with his wolves, right?
Very cool.
Mel is still holding out hope in chat for the sleigh.
Mel,
It could happen.
I hate to break it to you, but I think
They've been dialing back the comedy a little bit.
yeah, they're trying. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, folks, you ready for the next segment?
Let's do it.
I embarrassed myself on that last
No,
one.
don't worry. You can embarrass yourself in other ways now.
Okay, great.
So, going into the next segment, we're 4, 4, and 5 with Brian, Melody, and Willow in the lead. This next question is going to test your knowledge of chat.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
How do you think
I am of chat.
will respond? Exactly.
Okay.
So, I have been asking chat questions throughout this stream,
Oh my gosh.
and you need to try to guess
Their
what
answer?
they've answered to these
Okay.
questions.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And
this
I
is,
did this without telling them because, of course, then they would mess it up.
is it
because
like
this
is it like
chat.
Family Feud style? Like show me
I don't.
Baja Blast.
I don't watch Family Feud, but I do watch Survivor,
oh no.
and it's
Okay.
based off of that. So let's see what we have, and hopefully this loads the correct question. All right. So we talked about the ancient cursed weapon, Miss Anna Thang.
Yeah.
Next up, it is. So I asked them which new book is stronger, Death Guard or World Eaters. What did chat say?
Oh,
Look into my eyes, chat room. Look into my eyes.
Yeah, just funnel it.
I know.
This is so tough.
I know chats on the internet. I know chats. I know where chat spends their time.
And if you're just tuning into chat now,
I know in my heart
let us
what
know
I
what you
think
think
it
they
is,
said.
but I feel like it's going to be the thing that I don't think it is. So I'm going to...
No, see, if he had told them, they would try to troll us. But
Yeah.
they answered honestly,
They cannot-
which is their fault.
they cannot troll you on this one. And we will probably not repeat this section later in the week because I don't think it'll hold up.
But does that make it even better, actually?
Right, yeah. What do you think chat thinks that you think that they said?
What about the quiz metagame?
Yeah, exactly.
What's
So
the win
true.
rate on that?
Is FanDuel taking off?
No free ads.
There's no gambling here.
That's
To do the giveaway, you know, there's no gambling.
YouTube.
I did my research. However, though, we are going to be doing a giveaway later on in the stream. So if you want to be eligible, just say something in chat, answer a question, whatever, just to kind of show you that you're here, and we can grab a name from within the depths of chat, folks. Okay, folks, y'all ready for this? All right. So the question is, of course, which book do we think chat thinks is stronger? Should we start with Willow this time?
Yes.
I wrote Death Guard.
The Death
I'm
Guard.
not. Come on. What are we doing?
Ooh, that's fair. Seems
we
easy,
doing
right?
here?
Melody?
I know y'all spend time on Reddit.
Nice. Upside down once again. But
Oh, you
kill
know,
it.
listen,
Death Guard.
that makes it worth double.
Are we 3 for 3?
All right. I, in my heart, wanted to say Death Guard, and that was, but I know somebody, the loudest voices are the ones that are gonna be like, well, Berserkers are real crazy, and Rhinos are real crazy.
Right.
So, look,
Okay.
I'm saying World Eaters.
Maybe Bridger's in chat. Maybe James is in chat. Unfortunately for you, Brian,
No!
they are not. In fact,
just to my
I
gut.
saved the
I think it's like
numbers here.
80 to 20, something like that.
Wow.
That's my guess.
Wait, how do
That's
you?
almost a bonus point.
Wait, no, he said
but not
almost.
quite.
I am of chat.
84% of chat said that the Death Guard book is stronger than the World Eaters book.
If you got it
So-
exactly, I would petition for an extra point for you, but you didn't. So
I know.
well guessed.
Wow. I mean, I think that this is true. I think the Death Guard book is stronger, personally. But of course, as we were discussing on the other day, the disparity is less than people are saying.
Yeah.
We'll see where we are in 2 months.
The Death Guard bones are pretty good.
I just can't believe how.
Their numbers are just good. They're like they have good numbers on everything. So it's kind of hard to be a bad army where like all your toughnesses and strengths and APs are good.
Their stats are just bonkers.
Yeah.
Everything
Four
just got an
wounds.
upgrade.
Yeah.
Like strats, you got multiple new rules. It's so strong.
5 up, feel no pain.
So,
Obnoxious.
I know, right?
Obnoxiously resilient.
Thank you, John McCardle, for the single Get to Tabletop Titans membership.
Thank you.
Ooh, thanks,
Lock
John.
him in.
He just had to get that first place back.
Yeah, and honestly, a special space in my heart for people who become members during this week, just of their own volition, join the community. You know, the Titanathon, we used to do it yearly as a way to kind of grow in the early days and get new members and things like that. And it was a fun way to kind of create community and welcome folks in. So if you're interested in joining us, becoming part of it, highly recommend you do so during this week because we'd love to have you. It's a great time.
And there's lots of great members content coming up.
There is,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes, a good plug.
Pezler wants me to give the bonus point, but I will not.
And last time, the Bad Mech were a Titanathon reward, right?
Yes, the Dark Mechanicus, the I like Bad Mech,
Yeah,
yeah.
Bad Mech.
The Alpha Legion,
Some bad
which is a
guys.
very difficult army to maintain, but
Yeah.
was also one. Titan Watch sounds like it was, but it wasn't. So, yeah, exciting times ahead. All right, folks, here we go. Next question. This is another chat-related question, okay? Okay. So,
These are my people.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
just
thought I was
channel
one of
them.
the people. Turns out not so much.
Yeah, you don't even watch stream. Oh, sorry, this is a repeat somehow. All right, here we go. This one, I've broken it down into 4 options for you. I asked chat, have you played in a tournament before? So you're trying to guess the percentage of people that said they had played. And it's basically up to 25%, 50%, 75, or 100%. Does that make sense? Okay.
A qualifier.
Yes.
Did you just say a tournament before, or did you qualify it to be
Yeah.
any
No, that's good. That's a fair question. My poll to chat was, have you played in a tournament before?
Okay. So is chat honest?
Is chat on?
Does chat know what a tournament is?
All right. I think.
Well, it could be a Magic card tournament. It could be a chess tournament.
Oh, crap.
You're right. You just said, have you been in a tournament?
Oh. Like for your life?
Yeah, like Mortal Kombat. That's a tournament.
Yeah, like Squid Games.
Yeah,
Kind of
that's kind of a tournament.
Follow-up question is, how much money did you win?
We got people cheering for you, Brian.
Oh, well, that's.
Well, he's got a.
I'm gonna let you guys
It's more
down.
like, come on,
Well,
little guy.
we need to get you a "We Must Protect This House" T-shirt.
I'm just gonna kick you guys all out. Like, this is. I live here. What do you mean? This is my house.
Thanks, Bert. Appreciate it. We love our lurkers. It's all good. Don't feel like you have to be super chatting and doing stuff to be part of the community. So thank you for chiming in.
I was a lurker for a very long time.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And now look at you.
I didn't speak at all until the new studio happened. I just watched silently.
That's shocking
Didn't
to
even
me.
participate.
I was
Now, right?
I was a Hydralisk before I was a lurker.
All right, that's the door.
Judge.
While we're percolating, thank you T for 5 more Tabletop Titans memberships.
The war
Thank you,
begins.
Gotta get
Killing
above
it.
John McCardle.
Yeah, there's a more important contest happening on the other side.
So
Yeah,
true.
the one that we can't see.
And thanks Ricky Chow for the $5 super chat.
Oh, Ricky Chow.
Ricky wants to know when's the wrestling. That's the tiebreaker.
Yeah, we got a mud pit out in the parking lot, actually.
There's a significant class disparity here.
Okay, so let's do something different. Let's do a simultaneous reveal on this one.
Ooh, okay.
Remember,
Okay.
folks, this is them guessing
Facing
the
the right way?
percentage of people who answer the poll that
Is it Price is Right rules?
play tournaments.
Let's
Let's
see
see
the
it
range. I
on
hope
3.
not.
1, 2, 3. Oh, Melody even got it right face up. Okay, So let's see. We have Brian is saying the 51 to 75% category. Melody is saying the same thing basically with a very specific answer. I will give it a bonus point if you're within 3%.
Ooh.
Is that fair? Yeah.
As long as it's me.
And then Willow says 26 to 50%. So that's second category there. All right.
Okay, well, first give us
my
the
turn.
range, and then we can see whether or not Melody is within 3.
Yeah, for sure. So, okay, we'll do top half, bottom half first.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I will say more than 50% of people said they had played in a tournament before.
That checks out.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So that knocks out Willow, right?
Okay.
Yep.
The actual percentage ended up being 54%.
Ooh.
So you both get the point.
Nice.
It is not within 3%.
Yes.
Now
Wait,
it
are
is.
we all tied up now?
I think we are. I think that closes the
Okay.
gap.
Okay.
It's getting competitive.
This is,
here.
I have a lot of pride on the line right now. This has gotten important.
Yeah, we
Those,
can tell.
the numbers make sense to me because the channel was founded as when it first started, it was like tactics, right? It was every faction, all of like the reviews and all that kind of thing, and it's like the core audience was built on competitive, so to speak. So it does not surprise me that the majority of our viewers have played in a tournament before.
Absolutely. My apologies. I think Brian's only at 5 points, actually.
What?
Yeah, take that.
Chat.
All right.
Check.
Yeah, let us know, chat.
Let us know if Adrian can count the time.
I'm just like changing text fields. This is not a robust system. There's no upticking here. Oh my gosh.
Next, he'll hand us those like little ticket counter clickers.
Yeah. Ricky says Brian says more than half have gone to tournaments, but also thinks chat rates a world leader higher than Death Guard.
Which way?
I knew it was going to be Death Guard, but I was like, every time I think chat's going to say something, they do the opposite of what I think. So therefore, I should do the opposite of what I think that they're going to do, which clearly was not right.
Clearly, you cannot drink the wine glass in front of you.
Yeah.
They're both poison.
You never play with the Sicilian when death is on the line.
Oh, what a great movie.
save
We should
me.
watch that movie.
It's a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Thank you, 95 Ginger Rage, for the super chat. They say, Brian, just received my new 2024 Infinity CR airbrush today.
Nice.
How happy am I going to be?
You are going to be ecstatic. The only thing I would say is make sure that you maintain it well, especially with a machine that's as expensive as that one is. You definitely want to make sure that you're taking care of it to the best of your ability, for sure. I've had mine for my original one I got 4 years ago, I think, and I still use it to this day. And I have other ones as well, but definitely it's a machine that'll take care of you if you take care of it. So
Did you know you can just dunk those in water?
don't do that. Don't do that.
I saw it. I think it was Angel Giraldez who was just like he cleans his airbrush
Yeah,
by
and he
dunking
just-
it in water.
and then he, like,
and
yeah,
sprays
uses
it, and
the
I'm just
air.
like, that's an expensive airbrush.
Yeah, don't do
What are we
that.
doing?
Wild.
If you read the manual, it says specifically, do not submerge. All right, that's all I will say.
That's so crazy to me. Wow. Fantastic. Well,
Read the manual.
yeah, exactly. You ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
This is the third and final chat question for today.
Okay.
So then you're off the hook.
Okay.
I have yet to get a chat question wrong. Just saying.
Ooh, that's true. This one is the game too complicated right now? A classic question.
What game? What game?
Well, hopefully 40k, but that is
This game?
that is the question that I posed to them.
Game that we're playing right now.
And this is a yes/no answer. If you would like to guess a percentage for a bonus point and you get within 3%, I'll give it
Within 3%. Okay, I'll go.
3%. You basically might as well take a shot, right?
It's a shot.
In
In
the I'll take it.
First song sung today.
Yeah, the
It
counter,
lasted so well.
right? Welcome in, folks. Thanks for joining us. Again, if you haven't seen that poll from earlier in the chat, throw in your guess in chat, and we will
You're just hoarding all the paper.
talk about it.
I listen.
I
You
just
can't
lost the
answer
game.
if you don't have paper.
This is true.
You got a paper?
No,
let
Melly
me
just
know.
has it all.
Sounds about right. I would have gotten whiteboards, but I don't plan ahead. Everyone's ready?
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's once again do a simultaneously
Simultaneous?
reveal.
Okay.
So, is the game too complicated? It says chat on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Ooh, interesting.
And we have, we're kind of in a similar range. I guess we're ranging by almost 20%. But so we generally think yes. Chat thinks that the game is too complicated.
Yeah.
You would be surprised to find out that they actually do not.
What?
Resoundingly so.
Resoundingly so?
Our
Resoundingly.
chat is really smart.
I'm so
And
proud
they're
of them.
very, very wise, and they learn quickly.
And they're wrong.
Well, now she's just sucking up to
I
10.
thought you knew them.
Well, but I also know they're Warhammer players, so I thought they would complain.
True.
What was the
Yeah.
percentage? Wait, well, pause. Before you say the percentage, if the percentage is still within 3%, do we get the bonus point? Even though we were wrong on the first
Well,
initial
I'll tell you what. You all put more than 50%. So
So by definition, we're
But like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess if you put 50,
and it was like 50 some odd that was the other way.
there will be no bonus points for the question.
All right, why don't we care anymore?
Only 22% of the people said the game was too complicated.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Because
pretty
our shot
interesting,
is
right?
really smart, dog.
I was.
Okay, so my 73 was like in the right ballpark, just the wrong way.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
yeah,
Exactly.
You shot the moon.
Okay, pretty
Yeah.
good.
Right to a wrong house. Yeah, I was very curious to see what they would say for this
Yeah,
one.
I'm actually really
Yes.
surprised to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the game is a lot more simple than like end of ninth ed, right?
Yeah.
Incredibly complicated, right?
Right,
So
yeah.
like compared to then, but like Warhammer players just tend to usually have a mantra of like there's too much stuff going on. Like I've never been in an era of Warhammer where people haven't said this game's like complicated or hard or like there's a lot.
I wish I
going
had
on.
more things to do.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay,
exactly.
I believe it.
All right, folks. Ready for the next segment?
Yeah, we all whiffed on that one.
Yeah, this is the final segment for today's game.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And I hope you brought your artistic chops. So, Brian, this is your
Okay.
chance to get back in the game
Oh,
as the
no.
in-house
no.
painter. Or
I'm not a good drawer.
a way to embarrass yourself further. So,
We just
this
had
one
this
is a
conversation.
drawing challenge, okay?
What do we have
You
to
will
draw?
be drawing a picture in 60 seconds, okay? And again, it's not, the chat is going to vote on the winner here.
Okay.
So it's out of my
Okay,
hands.
okay,
So you're
so
trying
we-
to please chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are, that's it. I mean, right? Chat's going to vote. Any other questions?
Are we all just trying to please chat?
I mean, honestly, that's all it comes down to.
Yeah.
So chat, please pay close attention. Use your best judgment here. So the first thing I want you to draw is draw Bridger's Space Marine chapter symbol.
Space Marine or Chaos Space Marine?
Draw Bridger's Space Marine chapter symbol. Fine. What will it be? And I'm going to start the timer, which will be on screen for you. And now.
Oh, that's a cool timer.
Thank you.
Just stare at it.
60 seconds. While they're drawing, I'm going to hang out with you, chat. We're going to ask you which of these is best. Ricky still just wants people to wrestle.
I'm not advantaged in that one.
Thomas, so glad you got your Titans terrain and dice today. Please enjoy it. Faffler says, I missed the complexity of 9th. I know it's harder for new players, but I thought the list building added more personality. I'd like 10th with the war gear and building of 9th. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, honestly. Like, I think simplifying the game or streamlining it is good, and I think that's the right call in general. We got 20 seconds left. But as someone who obviously spends a lot of time playing it, the depth is something that I personally really enjoy. So I'm okay doing the thing that's better for more players, but you know, I do miss it sometimes. We got 5, 3, 2, 1. Time is up, folks. No more tattooing. All right.
All right.
Oh, mine's gonna lose for sure.
So let's
I think
do
she's
one
got
at
it
a time.
smoked.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Let's, like, we can probably only do Melody and it's fine.
Oh,
Let's start with Brian because he really doesn't want to show us. This is Bridger's chapter symbol.
Yeah.
Let's
we
take
all
a
know
look.
Bridger loves dwarves. Dwarves have massive beards.
it's just a face of a dude. Just a dude's face.
I love it. That's beautiful. Perfection.
That meets the brand.
I like
multiple
that. You can see a
dimensions.
circle under the beard too.
Yeah.
Okay. Melody, how about you?
All right, so we all know that Bridger is a fan of Taco Bell, so this is his chapter, the Baja Blasters.
Oh wow.
And I put some wings and a skull on it because it's Imperium.
You know
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
I
take
100% agree.
Yeah.
The skulls in the wing are a nice touch. Big fan. I love it. All right. And then Willow.
I drew a diamond with a stick man running forward wearing a top hat because you always got to be charging.
Yes.
Credit cards or your opponents.
Yeah. It's like one of those road, like, you know, when you see like the roadwork signs, it's like,
Yeah.
be wary.
Exactly.
Bridger.
Always
Exact
charging.
energy.
Yeah.
Exact
Exactly.
energy we're going for.
Oh my gosh. I love it. So if you guys can do me a favor, just hold those up.
Oh.
I'm going to put the names up here in case
Line it up.
you don't know their names. Let me refresh YouTube because it crashes. And just give them a little time to vote. So let me put it up.
Copyrighted music plays here. Don't do it.
Right.
Don't do it.
Don't actually do that.
Hold.
Okay. Did you know the Jeopardy song is exactly like how many seconds it is to answer. It's like exactly like 47 seconds or something.
I didn't know that, but it doesn't. It also kind of like.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me either.
I'm putting a poll, folks. Sorry, I was slow on the draw.
I used to know the name of the Jeopardy song. It has a name.
I do actually have music. Oh, the music's been playing this whole time.
Professionals.
No, just since I opened up the drawing segment.
Okay,
So it's like
okay,
it's like in the
okay,
background just a
okay.
little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And chat, I'm gonna give you. Why is my timer not popping up? Show me the timer. All right, we'll just give it a little bit longer. You guys having a good time?
Oh,
Yeah.
we're having an
Great
excellent time.
Having a
killing
good time.
Having a good time.
Save me.
Was that Lowrider?
Oh, thank you, Thomas Keene, for the gifted Tabletop Titans membership. Appreciate it.
Hey, thank you.
Bought the
Thank you,
train
thank
dice and a gifted sub. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Brian, not to concern you, but when people started typing in names before I put the poll up,
wasn't
yours was mostly absent.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry. No, yeah,
like
mostly
it.
absent.
It's okay. No, it makes sense. I think if I could vote, I have a vote.
You would vote for someone else?
Yeah, myself, obviously. No, for myself, obviously, Adrian. Go on.
That's how it works. Yeah.
For the Lil Beard dude.
It is quite tight between the other two, though.
Yeah.
And the good news is, Brian, you did get some votes. So we're going to be going
got 50
for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go.
But we both did vote for Melody before the reveal.
Oh, for sure.
So in third place, Brian, getting 20% of votes.
Hey, 20%.
Pretty good.
Not nothing.
Okay.
Right? In second place, Willow.
I'll take
36%.
it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take
And then
it.
at 43%, Melody takes it out
Yep.
with the Baja Blast symbol.
She knows chat.
Quite excellent.
These are my people.
Yeah, if Bridger was in chat and picked one, I would give a bonus point, but
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he's working right now.
Bridger.
You don't watch streams while working? What?
I know.
What are we doing here?
What a loser.
Watch. He's probably streaming Magic right now.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Right.
whoa, don't say that name.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
we don't talk about that.
No.
So we've got Brian at 5, Willow in at 6, and then now Melody in first place at 7.
Hey.
Bonus point if you stay at 7.
Wait, no,
Wait, that's a paradox.
For our next drawing,
Ooh, there's more drawing.
there's more drawing. Let's take a look at what we have. For this, I would like you to draw your favorite Warhammer character. And that's what it says. Draw your favorite Warhammer character.
Who's my favorite Warhammer
When's the
character?
timer start?
Oh, shoot. Starts. It's not popping up. Starts now. There we go. 60 seconds. And you will be allowed a short explanation, as we did last time, to justify the thing in front of you.
I don't have a favorite Warhammer character, do I? I don't think I
Wow. I think you just already lost. Pick something and believe in it. What do you draw, chat? That's a good suggestion. Bridger didn't know. Bridger's around. It's just the middle of the day, so he's working. He'll be on for Sigmar tonight. 30 seconds, folks. Wow, 2 people said the same character. That's pretty shocking, and it's not like a mainline character. Autark Skyrunner, because legends never die.
That's crazy.
7 seconds.
Oh my god, I'm so bad drawing.
Yeah. I want to say this one, but someone might have actually done it, so. All right, that's it. Time. Time's up, time's up, time's up.
All right.
Wait, that's the same drawing, Brian. That's the dwarf.
Look, I ran out of paper. I have to use the backside.
He keeps drawing.
See, Melody hogs the paper, and thus is the
Exactly.
winner. Yeah.
All right, folks. We're going to go right to left this time, drawing your favorite Warhammer character. Actually, let me start the poll right now so that they have a chance to vote.
I think that I chose the correct character. I did not draw it well.
Do we also get to defend and explain our drawings?
Yes, you're allowed a short justification.
Okay, very good.
No, if they don't
Mine
know what it
requires
is
explanation.
immediately when they look at it.
Mine requires
No vote.
explanation
Yeah.
because it's abstract, you know?
Oh, you went abstract. Brave.
All the best art everybody knows is abstract.
Wait, what?
All right, Willow, let's see it.
So I drew a pod with a sad face on it. Now, this pod is former Imperial Inquisitor Ravener.
Oh, no.
Now everyone knows the story of Ravener.
Yeah.
He didn't have a great time, very sad, lives in a pod. One of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character.
It's a great character.
Not sure how to represent the pod, though, so I drew a sad face, because he didn't have a great time in the pod.
I love it. I've never actually seen someone draw Ravener before. One of my favorite Warhammer characters.
Yeah.
I would vote for
Oh,
you.
you just draw Charles Xavier and you're pretty much there.
Well, I thought about going the whole route, but you know what? That's not accurate. He's in a pod. It's a pod.
It's a pod. All right, Melody, favorite Warhammer character?
I drew the sassy nerdling. That's everyone's favorite Warhammer
that is
character.
pretty
Someone
sick.
did mention that. in
Yeah,
chat.
I was just like, this is everyone's favorite.
But what's his name?
He's the sassy nerdling.
But what's his name?
Grandfather loves all his children. Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
So
I
does
like
he-
the little stinks you got on him.
Yeah, well,
Nice.
The little
stinks.
stinks really sell it.
Yeah,
they really do.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, so we got.
I didn't know how to draw the helmet, so it looks like he's just a ET with buck teeth.
You nailed it, honestly. Absolutely nailed it.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
finally takes us to Brian.
All right, now this is not my most favorite, but it's one of my favorite just because of how silly the actual model is.
Yeah.
But it's Makari.
Oh my God, that's the one two people said.
Yeah, Makari with his little hat and his big old flag, and like he's
Yeah.
just such a silly little model.
Valid.
Also a valid choice. So please hold up your drawings.
What a
I will
little
put the
guy.
names again for you folks. So choose. Again, the question is draw your favorite Warhammer character, and it's up to you, chat. You let us know.
Or
I gotta
vote
drawing bigger.
if we picked your favorite Warhammer character and you still like us.
Yeah.
Or vote for the sassy nerdling.
No, okay.
It's once again very tight between
Well,
two of you.
Okay, there it is. Yeah.
It's you two.
I will.
Chat doesn't read books.
I'm not gonna
Honestly,
say
what?
anything.
I'll be honest. I also didn't know who that character was.
You don't know who Ravener is?
You don't know who Ravener is?
Holy moly, I'm so old.
I actually have had this experience recently.
This is a 40k character?
Oh my god.
Okay, you know who Eisenhorn is?
I know who Eisenhorn is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he was an acolyte of Eisenhorn. He was like one of his war band.
Okay.
And then he went on to have his own war band, who was like a very, very important inquisitor.
I feel like you've talked about these books actually.
Yes! To me.
He was my
This
vote.
sounds very familiar.
He was my vote in the oft-debated who should Henry Cavill play in the Warhammer
Yes.
show. I voted Ravener because it's very funny.
Interesting.
He's in the box. No, honestly, the Ravener books are my favorite. And the new ones, the Beckwin
Oh,
novels,
the Beckwin guys are so,
they're so big. I would like,
I cannot wait.
big implications, big implications. All right, folks, we're going to give you
That's
5,
Beckwin, right?
4,
Beckwin, okay.
3,
The blank.
2, 1. Time is up. Now, people are actively polling, or they want me to deduct a point from you, Brian. For me. For not knowing who Ravener is. They're like, what? Take away his point.
I'm already behind. It's fine. Just
Listen,
add more.
he likes elves, he likes orcs.
Yeah.
That's it. Exactly. All right, folks. Now, Hazard Brewing, I think, is best quoted here to vote for the person in last place. I voted for Willow's Tactical Rock.
He would need one. It's a hoverboat. He would definitely need one.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to need one, for sure. So,
That's amazing.
Willow in third place. That leaves us now with Melody and Brian. Close. Second place goes to Melody.
Oh, interesting.
Brian, 48% of people.
Wow.
48%?
48.
Have you even painted a Makari?
I've painted 4. Have you painted 1?
I just found my Makari. I lost him for like a year.
So look, funny story, like when I had my orcs, Gaz, I was like, I'm gonna paint them up real nice and do it all nice and special, and then the whole, everybody knows what happened. Everything got legends, and I like immediately jumped off the orc hype train. I was like, all right, I hate this immediately. So it was just sitting. They were all built, they were ready to get painted, and then I sold off the orcs, and the guy that I bought them from me was like, oh, do you still want to paint the Gaz, like as a commission? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And then it just never happened, and then I gave him the model. And now I don't have to do it anymore. Wow.
That's every commission painter's dream. I gave him the model, I didn't have to paint it, and we're good.
Perfect. We've got some big thanks to give. Thank you, Dissonance Cogs. Of course, an amazing member, now an emperor.
Oh,
I think it's very
amazing.
funny that he became an emperor during the sketch section.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah.
How
That's
appropriate.
awesome. Yeah.
Appropriate.
And coming in early, we have Mr. Harborn from Vortex Games gifting
Harborn.
5 Tabletop Titans memberships.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Know that guy.
Harborn.
Yeah.
And if you are one of our many new members today, make sure to check out the Primarchs. If you're a Primarch or higher, you can upgrade and get some quite excellent discounts, I will say.
Some of them are pretty dope.
Yeah, and especially if you are in the Canadian region, as some of us are, it's a great way to get discounts.
Of the Canadian persuasion.
Yeah. Basically, what we say is if you are in the U.S., check out Wargame Portal because they're local there. And then if you are in Canada, Vortex Games is the place to go to get all your Warhammer needs.
V for Vortex.
Exactly. Sweet discounts. So thank you. Thank you.
Spelling with melody.
We're a children's show, Ryan.
We are. So that has two people tied for second place, Brian and Willow. Melody in first place.
Okay.
We have a few questions left, so it's
Okay.
going to start heating up.
Oh.
I will tell you, they are all drawing.
Perfect.
All right, here we go.
Uh-oh. I'm running out
The
of paper.
next drawing question. Do we need any sheets of paper?
I think...
We're good for now?
I can use the backs of mine for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah, we'll just use that.
Brian has lots now. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you need paper?
I would like you to draw a squig of your choice.
A
Wig
squig,
of my choice.
There are many types of squigs,
but this one
Okay.
is mine.
but this one is mine. So we're going to start the timer as soon as I click this button. Now. 60 seconds to draw a squig of your choice. Welcome in, folks. If you're just joining us, this is the first episode of our Titanathon. We're going to be doing double streams each and every day this week, leading up until Saturday. It's going to be a great time. And we are, of course, asking for memberships, for comments, engagement, all that good stuff. Just generally growing the community, doing cool stuff. And we're going to have games. We're going to play the new codexes a whole bunch. We'll have the game show, I believe, 3 times this week. And we will be doing giveaways. Today we will be doing a dice giveaway later on in the stream. All you have to do to enter is be at least 18 years old or older and just say something in chat so we can have it. We can grab it there. We'll be sending you a discount code to make it 100% free. All you have to do is pay for the shipping because that gets complicated these days. So say something in chat. We'll get you set up.
I messed up the teeth.
And that's time. Oh shoot.
Hell yeah.
No!
I'm super excited for this. So again, folks, we're looking at the draw a squig of your choice. My brain just broke. I need to start this poll again. Best squig.
The poll runs on your brain? Holy moly.
For a second, I was like, wait, how did we pick the winners? I was like,
How did
I
you do
literally
it?
just totally crossed my
Could you imagine if your pilot just came in halfway through? It's like, I don't know how I've been flying this plane.
This is like some Truman
It's like a
Show
Tim
situation.
Robinson sketch, honestly.
Do we just think we're on the game show, or we're not actually on the game show, and Adrian's just having their own private game show?
Dude, that would
We're
be
not
the
even live right
funniest-
now.
This is just Adrian's private torture session.
Holy moly, he could have done it too.
So
Could've pulled it
good.
off.
Our phones are so far away, we wouldn't
You
know.
would never know. So best squig, let's see. Let's start with Melody first this time.
Okay.
Okay.
Best squig.
So I drew my favorite squig, a hair squig.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
good.
that's pretty good.
Look
It's,
how happy he is.
So yeah, he's got he's giving bangs and like framing the face, and I think that's a nice look for this
I
person.
like it. And the squig is like pumped up and
Well,
It's a nice pompadour, yeah.
It's still a squig.
I love it.
It's like an Elvis hairstyle, you know?
Yeah. We'll take a look at Brian's next.
Okay. Look, everybody loves bomb squigs here. Now, the teeth look a little weird.
Are those nails?
It is very round. It's kind of like a messed up smiley face at this point.
It looks like something you find on a skateboard in the early 2000s.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is like SpongeBob, but Doodle Bob, you know? This
Yeah.
It's like,
I love it. So we have hair squig. We have what we think might be a bomb squig, and then we have Willis.
okay,
squig.
may I present the cooler bomb squig?
It's
it
a
is.
bomb.
That's
Exactly.
actually the Doodle
I
Bob
took a
squig.
bomb, I gave it the fuse. I also gave it some extra teeth to call
Yeah.
back to earlier questions. It's a
Important.
bad moons. It's very, very wealthy, very explodey.
Wow. Self-referential as well. Amazing. So hold
Callback.
up your pieces of art, and I will get your names up here. Whoops, that's Titanathon. And get those votes in, chat.
It's very important to continue references throughout the show for continuity, you know?
Yeah. How will you remind them what happened?
Exactly.
Last time on Tabletop Titans. Oh no, I rolled ones.
That would actually go really hard. Okay, listen. Now let's use this segment now as a live pitch of new production ideas. And vote on the best production idea for a point.
Right.
You get a bonus point for each
good.
5 hours it takes Adrian to do.
Yeah, exactly. That's my favorite. Yeah. I also, what if you did this? I'm like, yeah, yeah. If you can hire a whole extra person, you know.
That'd be great, thanks.
Yeah. We've got Morgan Phillips in chat. That's my brother.
Oh my God.
And for what it's worth, he says all of them are absolutely beautiful pieces of art, but one is superior. We'll find out.
So what you're saying is your brother has a favorite.
There's definitely a favorite here. Wow.
But
I'll
is he
tell
right?
you guys, thus far it is not close.
Yeah, I feel like we know.
Wow. All right, folks, we're gonna go end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So once again, we're gonna reveal the loser first. At 9%.
9?
9.
Oh no.
9% is the hair squig.
Ooh.
I'm surprised. I
thought you knew chat.
Yeah.
At
know chat?
I thought I knew
18%,
chat.
double the last person, but
Thanks.
less than a third of the next person. We have Brian.
Yeah, that checks out. The math
And
is
clocking
mathing.
in at 71%, we've got Willow and the bomb squig. We love it.
Chat knows.
It's
Chat
the
loves a
superior
good
version.
reference.
They love a good bomb
They're
squig.
just trying to make you feel better for the tactical rock, you know?
That's fair. Okay. Let's not attack Ravener like that.
We didn't even know who he was until 5 minutes ago. So.
What's in the box? It's Ravener.
Oh.
That ties us up. We've got Melody at 7, Willow at 7, and Brian biting at their tails. 6 points there.
Oh no. We're
love
setting
it.
up for the situation.
Oh no,
Right.
my tail.
Don't pitch Dragon Ball Z intros or outros. We'll spend an hour and a half on what happened during games.
Could you,
Yes,
you know how
Dragon
Dragon
Ball
Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z is like 50% just yelling?
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be 50% of just Brian just yelling at his dice, like, no!
To be fair,
It's just,
that's kind of
me, it's just me yelling at Bridger, actually.
Yeah.
right?
How could you?
It's exciting. All right, folks, let me...
How could he do what he does every time?
How could he get away with it?
Exactly.
Will he get away with it? Find out next time.
Answer, yes, he will.
In parentheses, yes.
Exactly. All right, folks. This is the final question. of
Oh,
the
it
day.
could happen.
Oh,
could happen.
no. 777.
Oh no, but like he said, if Melody ends at 7, she gets a bonus point.
I'm cashing it out. I'm cashing it out. Promises made,
That's
promises
fair.
kept.
That's fair. All right, here we go. The final drawing question of the day is similar. Draw a servo skull. What attachment would it have?
Interesting.
Yeah. Servo skull with an attachment of your choice.
I don't know how to draw a skull.
Big questions. Big questions.
Not going to be very anatomically correct.
All right. Yeah, here we go, folks. We got someone asking, who are these fine folks? If you're just tuning in now, y'all know Brian, obviously.
Y'all
In
know
the
me.
center, we've got
Still say
Melody,
emoji.
one of our fantastic long-standing mods. And then on the right, we've got Willow, also one of our fantastic long-standing mods. But as we were discussing earlier, once a lurker. Until like 4 years ago.
It could be anyone.
This could be you.
Stressfully thinking of what to do for your attachment. Yeah.
So true. I didn't even put the timer.
Yes.
Yes,
Start
so
on
much
that.
Extra
fun.
time.
You get bonus time. But yeah, folks, we've got
give 'em a
Melody and
side
Willow in the studio for the week. We will have Harborn on Thursday, so he's going to get a little sneak peek of what we're going to put him through on that. It's going to be awesome. And we are doing the Titanathon all week long, multiple streams a day, raising memberships, things like that. It's a great time.
Sharpie smell. Real good. It's kind of dangerous.
No.
No free advertisements, Brian.
It's getting loopy over here.
You guys have 13 seconds left.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let us know in chat, what would you draw if you were drawing it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's bonus time. Alrighty, folks. I'm putting up the poll now.
Come on, chat. You can do this for me. Chat.
And chat, if you try to make it a tie, I will just solve it myself. So
Whoa, how is that fair to Lil B here?
Yeah, wait a minute. That's basically guarantees I can't win, Adrian.
no. If they. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Between these votes.
if the man with the art degree.
if there's a 33% between all three of them before
Yeah.
they even see the photos, then or the drawings, then he knows what they're up to.
Exactly.
Honesty, very, very important in voting here.
Always, right?
Pick your heart.
I will be heartbroken if I lose.
Oh, wow. Well, on that note, let's start with Willow first, actually.
So I, at the Maelstrom Mixer, am playing my GSC, who have a very industrial theme. So I went with a drill servo skull.
That's
It's
awesome.
got little jets for flying. It's got little drills that serve as the hair, and a little horn drill too.
I love it. I also like to think, like, how is it going to... It's got to, like, turn on its head and, like, drill in the
Yeah,
fish.
just gonna run
Listen,
really fast.
It's been made. What it's been made to do is clear. How it achieves it, not so much. Servo skull.
Debatable.
Up for interpretation.
It looks like a Mega Man villain. Like that would definitely fly at Mega Man.
I tried to go a little bit One Piece with it because I don't really know how to draw a skull, as I realized immediately at the start. Just going with it.
A great chapter symbol, too, honestly.
Yeah.
Man, that would have been a good one.
Right? Let's hop over to Brian this time.
Ooh, okay.
And
Look,
see what he's got.
I love playing Space Marine 2, and you always have to follow stupid little servo skulls around and do stupid little missions that have stupid little antennas. So here it is, my servo skull with a little antenna that blinks that you have to follow around, and for no reason, other than to just do it.
What is my purpose?
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Oh, the new mission, too, has a broken servo skull.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert for anybody that hasn't played it.
Whoa.
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 But it's, like, busted, and it is anti-Emperor. It's crazy.
Whoa, a heretical servo skull?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So servo skulls can think.
That's pretty wild.
That's spooky. I don't like that. Okay.
No.
Wish I didn't know that one. Oh.
And then, preempting that Melody says, and I quote, "I will cry if I lose." Let's see what it is.
This is a coffee maker.
Oh my gosh, she went the other way.
So I drew the coffee because this doesn't look like a coffee dripper. Like I drew this first, and I was like, that could be anything. So I drew coffee, and then I ran out. Then I had too much time, so then I put the water tank here, and I put an on-off switch, and then I gave him an eye patch because I think that was cool.
I mean, honestly, it's pretty slick.
Yeah,
Now,
so-
you know I'm not voting here, right?
I know.
I
but
would vote for the coffee.
You would vote for the coffee service.
I'd also vote.
Right?
I thought you would go for the coffee squig, but you juked us and went for the coffee servo skull.
What does the coffee squig look like?
Oh, you don't know?
Do you know the lore of the coffee squig?
Is this a real thing? Is this another Ravener thing that just doesn't exist?
No, it's not as
No.
bad.
This was like one of the original memes on the channel was Adrian describing all the things you can do with a squig, and then he described a coffee squig. And everyone's like, I don't want to drink anything that comes out of a squig. And then Adrian was like selling chat on the coffee squig.
Are we?
It's a pretty good idea, honestly.
How? We'll have the conversation after.
All right, folks, we
I
got
need the
5,
logistics.
4, 3, 2,
You can will it, you can squig
1.
it.
Gross.
All right. Now I'm surprised by the results here, actually. Surprised. Let's see the drawings.
Oh.
It moved a lot, and it moved a lot. I will say in third place today we have the GSC servo skull. Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah. Only 6% here. Said
respect it.
The
You said
GSC servo
6?
skull. 6.
What?
Very surprised.
That one I think was the most creative one.
Now,
It was also the
The
best
backstory too, like everything.
Not fans of industry.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I think honestly we're all victims of politics here.
So true.
Because the actual winner
Oh no.
was Brian's. Which I think we can all agree is objectively the worst one.
But
Like, I agree with this.
based upon the rules agreed on of the
is
game,
true.
Melody ends the game at 7 points.
Exactly. So, let me give some points. Time to give some.
Look, I think
Did
we
you,
all know why.
Did you
I
make
won here.
21 questions just for the possibility of a three-way tie?
No.
No,
we
we
had
all
some
missed a
misses.
couple.
And there were bonus points. It's
Yeah, there were
completely.
points, yeah.
So that takes us to a 7-7-7 tie. And as I said earlier, 7. If Melody can stay at 7, she wins the game. Ding, 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 ding.
Thank you for not voting for me, chat.
Take that, chat, as a
Yeah,
weapon.
take that.
We love it. Big congrats to Melody in chat. Thanks for playing, everybody.
Yeah,
The
thank you
first
so much.
episode
That was a
of the
lot of
game.
fun. I did not realize my artistic skills were going to be tested.
We got some
I'll be
progress
honest,
to
me
do.
neither.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I would have brought a pencil, not a sharpie.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna-
that's part of the challenge.
Yeah.
So, of course, a shout out also to the Poor Hammer folks who kind of inspired me to bring some of their ideas into this. And we had to do it like in MS Paint.
that's way funnier.
It was so difficult. Unless you're Tyler and you're just like a savant at using MS Paint, apparently, and you can draw it was like a Da Vinci level drawing of Gaz with MS Paint. I was like, how is this possible? I I did a shape fill and I thought it
I
was so
think
smart.
Tyler lives in that space between janky and artistic.
it's so true.
I think he's born for masterpieces in MS Paint.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this. There's lots more to come. Let's talk about it, actually. We have a schedule. We're going to cover up Melody. You're going to be our Mike Wazowski for today.
Mike Wazowski.
Lots of stuff coming up this week. In fact, there actually is even something additional to this schedule. So right now you're watching the Warhammer Game Show. This has been us. Join us again at 6 p.m. where we have the Bone Reapers facing against the Slaves to Darkness for our classic Mundigmar episode. That's going to be Bridger and Brian. Melody producing, and we might have some clowns hanging around too. Yeah. And then tomorrow morning, actually before this, I will actually be releasing a Xeogenesis video. Ooh. Very exciting stuff. We have their Game Found kicked off then. We'll be posting lots more about that as its own release. And then join us at 12, we have the Death Guard versus GSE. This is Willow and I duking it out. And I was told to bring the business.
Yeah.
You up to it?
I think I'm up to it. I think I'm very curious to see what the business looks like. And I am super ready to be punished for my hubris if that is the case.
I haven't even... I'm going to have to really contemplate the business and watch a lot of Art War tonight.
It's all so good, but you still have to pick 2,000 points.
This is true. Yeah, that's the hard thing, honestly. There's too many cool things I want to play with. And then join us in the evening for our members game where we have Willow versus Bridger. And the armies might surprise you. I mean, sorry, Melody versus Bridger. I'm looking at your face right there. So, of course, Melody has brought her amazing orcs. Yeah. You got your orcs for Maelstrom Mixer.
I do.
And you also have a challenge, which is taking down the World Eaters.
I'm going to take down the World Eaters with my Wacky Racers one of every buggy list. It's going to happen.
Yeah, the challenge isn't taking down the World Eaters, it's taking down Bridger. That's the actual challenge.
True.
He's got so much moxie.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of pizzazz.
Yeah,
chutzpah.
Intimidating energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have to bring more protagonist energy than him.
Oh, I can do that.
Right? I think so. And then Wednesday, we'll be back at it with another Warhammer Game Show. This time, we won't have Brian, so not going to be subject to his drawings. It'll be Willow, Melody, and myself, I think. I might hop in the ring and we can duke it out, maybe do some more drawings. And then join us in the afternoon, Death Guard versus Orcs. This is going to be my turn to fight a Willow, a Melody. I keep doing that.
Hold on. Hiding. You're just hiding.
I've been Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, I will become Mike.
And this is going to be the much requested Oops All Poxwalkers versus the Orcs. So really we're putting the Orcs through the ringer this week. How many Poxwalkers can they kill? Find out next time.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z.
If I get the right numbers, can I get a bonus point?
Yes, absolutely.
Is that like counting candy in the jar?
Exactly.
And then Thursday, of course, we have what is normally our members talk show, but instead it's open as the first one of the month. Another Warhammer Game Show. We'll have these folks plus Harborn in the studio. And in the afternoon, Harborn himself bringing his Votan versus Lil B and the Drukhari.
I'm so stoked.
It's going to be a great time. And Friday, of course, kind of wrapping up the special episodes, we will have Chat Plays Warhammer for an absolutely ridiculous time. If you haven't joined us for one of those before, you're in for a treat. And you're going to be in for a power trip as well. And finally, wrapping it up on Saturday, we've got Death Guard versus Space Wolves. This time, Bridger getting a chance to try them. I'm mostly playing them this week, so he'll be excited for that. And we're bringing in Doc Mel, and she has lots of thoughts about the new Space Wolves. Ooh. It's going to be a great time. So join us for all that and more in the rest of the week. With that, folks, it's time to pick a name from the chat. And we will see what happens.
Drum roll. Drum roll.
Da-da-da-da. So if you haven't said anything in chat, you can say it now. I'm going to be randomly selecting something. We're just completely randomly pulling up a name. Let's see. First one is James Earl Cash. What's up? A great name.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
So James Earl Cash. Let me write your name. Boom. So James, if you can, email us, beep, 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 Tabletop Titans Social @gmail.com. What we're going to do is you're going to email us. We're going to give you a code. You're going to comment that code in the comment section. We can verify that you're not one of anyone that can just email us right now. And then we'll get you the stuff. So James, big congrats. Let us know. Yeah, thank you for the ats, folks. Hopefully James stuck around for the rest of the stream. But we're going to do lots more of these giveaways throughout the week. We're going to have a good time. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Should we say what the giveaway is?
Ooh, do you want to? Yeah, we can.
Okay, let's talk about it. I think that's a you thing.
Okay, yeah. So tomorrow, do we know during which?
We're going to do it during the day stream, so 12.
Okay, so during the 12 o'clock stream, we are going to be giving away a commission model. So it's going to be a single model, so a character preferably, or it's up to you really if you want like a single blade guard or whatever the model is, up to a 40 mil base at our premier level, painted through our commission studio, which is going to be super exciting. So if you're interested in that and you want to have a chance of getting it, definitely stop by the stream and make sure that you're participating in some capacity, so that way we can get someone picked from there.
Cannot wait. Big prizes.
Super stoked.
So thank you very much, folks, for joining us. We've got a whole bunch coming up later on this week, so be sure to check into that. I also want to thank everyone for participating in my torture.
Thank you.
So you're saying it was an actual stream? We're good?
You noticed that this went live, right? This went out?
Oh, so we're about to go live right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the warm-up.
Yep.
All that drawing.
Well, folks, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll catch y'all next time on the tabletop. Bye.